Hi everyone, this is Revathi M, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this series, already we discussed about what is computer networks, what are the technologies, topologies we are using. Here in this presentation, we are going to discuss about computer networks and data communication in open system interconnection networks. So for the OSI model, so the Open System Interconnection Model describes 7 layers. So the conceptual framework that defines how network communication occurs across different systems. By understanding the 7 layer of the OSI model, we can gain valuable insights into how data travels from one device to another on a network. So what is the OSI model? So the OSI model, created by the International Organization of Standardization ISO, is a conceptual framework that outlines the essential functions involved in network communication. It doesn't represent a specific protocol sites used in actual network, but rather serves as a reference model for developers to design and implement network protocols that can interoperate with each other. The model defines 7 layers, each will well-defined responsibilities that work together to facilitate data exchange across the network. So the 7 layer of the OSI reference model comprise 7 distinct layers, often visualized as a stack. Each layer performs specific functions and interacts with the layer directly above and below. It ensures seamless data exchange. So the upper layer, presentation application session, deals with application specific data and its presentation. So the lower layers are transport, network, data link layer, physical layer. It handles the physical transmission of data packets across the network. So we will see one by one. First one is the application layer. Application layer sits at the top of the OSI model and interacts directly with user application. It defines protocols that this application uses to access network resources and services. Common example of application layer protocol include HTTP, that is a hypertext transfer protocol for web browsing. Next one is a file transfer protocol for file transfer, and next one is a SMTP, that is a simple mail transfer protocol for sending email. Next, we see the presentation layer. So the presentation layer focuses on data formatting and presentation. It ensures that data sent from one application is presented in a way that the receiving application can understand. This layer might involve data compression, encryption or decryption to prepare the data for transmission or reception. Next one is a session layer. So this is the 5th layer of the OSI reference model. So the session layer is responsible for establishing, managing and terminating session between applications on different devices. It facilitates the exchange of data between these applications and provides mechanism for error recovery in case of transmission issues. Think of the session layer like an air traffic controller, ensuring orderly communication between applications. Next one is a layer 4, that is a transport layer. So transport layer acts as the intermediary between the application and the network layer. It's responsible for taking data from the application layer, splitting it into the smaller packets if necessary, and ensuring its delivery to the designated application on the receiving devices. This layer offers two primary protocols. One is a TCP, another one is a UDP. TCP means Transmission Control Protocol and UDP means User Datagram Protocol. TCP establishes a connection with the receiving devices, guarantees in order delivery of data packets, check for errors and implement congestion control mechanism to avoid overwhelming the network. This makes TCP ideal for reliable data transfer like downloading files or sending emails. UDP on the other hand prioritizes speed over reliability. It doesn't establish a connection, doesn't guarantee delivery and doesn't perform error checking. This make UDP suitable for real-time application like video streaming or online gaming, where occasional data loss is less critical than speed. So next layer is layer 3, that is a network layer. Network layer plays a crucial role in routing data packet across interconnected networks. So the primary protocol on this layer is the IP. That is a internet protocol. IP assign unique logical address to devices, enabling them to be identified and located on the vast internet. It then encapsulates the data received from the transport layer into packets, including header information like source and destination IP addresses. The network layer are also a vital role in determining the most efficient route for these packets to travel across networks, ensuring that reach the intent network destination. Next one is a data link layer. So data link layer focus on reliable data transfer between network devices that share the same physical link, such as cable or a Wi-Fi network. Protocols like Ethernet and Wi-Fi operates on this layer. So for example, IEEE 802.11 is one of the example. This layer is responsible for error detection and correction within the link itself, ensuring data integrity before it's passed on the physical layer. It also packages data into the frames, adding header information like MAC addresses for addressing within the local network segment. So the layer 1 is a physical layer. So physical layer, also known as the lowest layer in the OSI reference model. It interacts directly with the physical network media. This layer is responsible for the actual transmission of data bits across the network using physical components like cables, networks, adapters and network interface cards. The specific protocol used at this layer depends on the type of physical media employed. For example, wired network often use Ethernet protocols, while wireless network leverage Wi-Fi protocols. This physical layer ensures the reliable transmission of data bits across the physical network infrastructure. So in this slide we discussed about the what is OSI reference model and what are the layers present in the OS reference model. I hope you enjoy this section. Thank you.